Hello everyone, we Sonic the Hedgehog Gamer here, and this is the bonus episode for Liar Princess and the Blind Prince, as you may have guessed. Anyways, I'm here to say that most of it is I grabbed the remaining petals off screen, just due to the simple fact that they're mostly in obvious places. So yeah, anyways, I'm here to say that the first part of it is going to be looking at the various graphic arts that you get through the petals. They don't really add much to the story, but it does help explain more of the art of the characters, and you see various versions of enemies and what could have been. But if you don't care about that, I would recommend you looking at the specified time that's shown on the screen right now. Anyways, that will go and have us see what the flowers give for the bonus of collecting those, and let me tell you something, it's really worth it. Anyways, that's all, so enjoy the video. Hello everyone, we Sonic the Hedgehog Gamer here, and, well, we did it. I went through, I didn't want to show it, although the ones I missed were actually pretty sneaky, like this. There's a bloody hole in here that's like almost impossible to see. But basically what I did for those was just leave him behind if I could, and then just go on. Anyways, with that, we have access to, well, everything. We have everything in the album, we have everything in the collection, so let's go through them. Starting off with the wolf design. Wolf design is fairly simple. Artistic approach, where mouth is shut. Ears, all 4 ears are equal in length. The princess, her ears poke up and down to reflect her emotion. Since ears are directly part of the body, they move more drastically. Okay. Long from elbows to claws, no gap between nails and claws. Claws extend and become sharp. Camaro-like, her feet resembles hooves. 2 eyes and ears on each side, making 4 altogether. That's something I always wondered. Eyes in the back are smaller. Body shape upper big. Okay then. Now we have the princess design. Okay. Motif of crown and ribbon decorations is based on the monster eyes. Okay, I thought about that. Combo of the princess's eyes, and the crown and the ribbon designs represent the monster's 4 eyes. Okay! 4 points on the crown. Hair flipped out, has 2 sets on either side to reflect the monster's image. However, this is just hair, not ears. Do not make her Do not make her a Moe character! Oh, that's hilarious. Sorry, I just can't look at that and not laugh. When the princess is happy and gets excited, her hair spreads to the outside. Oh, cool. Mouth, jagged teeth when she opens her mouth. All teeth are the same in length. Princess design is very linear. Skirt zigzag pattern represents the monster's face. Oh, I never noticed that. Now that they're putting it out, yeah, definitely. More specifically on like the back. It's a lot easier to see it on the back side. In princess form, she's more confident, so she has stronger, more active animations. The idea is that she tugs on the prince's hand and walks in front to guide him. Let's go, buddy! Hold. The normal princess outfit, this is before he gets blind. White tights and shoes. So, okay, to stop, the neck part is tied up in a drawstring. She has a quiet and reserved personality, so it doesn't have any harsh animations. Compared to the linear princess, the prince has a curved, soft image. Generally looks quiet and sleepy. When he smiles, his face becomes squishy. There are 5 points, no patterns or decorations. Okay, so it's... Okay then, fair enough. let's see. Contrary to the princess's upward eyebrows, his is slanted down. Fluffy hairstyle. Bottom has more volume. Okay then. And then when he's blinded, poor and all ragged, beige in color. Neck part is pretty open. Sleeves are a little spread. Crown and cloak. When inside his cell, he doesn't have the cloak on, but the princess finds it and puts it on the prince. Here you are, your cloak. Thank you. Barefoot, his feet get dirty since he's outside. Mostly doesn't have an active personality. He's also lost his sight and walking in the forest blind, so he's anxious and has become very timid. We'd like for him to have animations where he brings his hands to his chest and worries, squats down, and holds his head. I can't do it. The witch's design. Overall appearance, since she's the witch of the forest, her motives include things found on mountains. Mushrooms, ferns with curly tips, the areas of barn cat, owls, and their nose. These form are the basis for her design. Yes, barn cows. No, barn owls. No. Mythical staff. Her staff is based on a fern-like plant. The staff is still alive, so it occasionally opens its eye. Curved fern-like part of the staff doesn't have that much thickness. Okay, straw hat. There are cuts in the rat's rib. The party top of the hat is where her favorite item from her collection is suspended. Hat is filled with black mush. It drips from the brim's edge. Objects hang from parts of the brim that resemble upside-down mushrooms. Yeah, when we were fighting the big form, I was like, those are kind of mushroom-ish. But I was so focused on the battle, I never brought it up. Artistic approach. Legs resemble bird feet with 3 front talons and 1 back talon. Feathers start in the middle of the body and spread out circularly from the top. The goat family. Zen is based on mountain goats. They're carnivores and have fangs. They like eating, so they found round. Okay. Might be good to have them slobbering mushrooms and mold growing on them. Hair on the throat is stuffed side. That's the father. Each of the 3 fingertips has a hoof. Looks like a nail. They're not stick thin, but the fingertips as a whole are hooves. Family of father, mother, and child. Father is based on design. For him, size is adjusted and mushrooms and mold are added. Mother has smaller horns and ears, and the hair around her neck has less volume. Child has no horns and fangs are round. Okay. Mother designed so that mouth stands out. Okay, so animation design, the demeanor is slow and sluggish. They sway left and right when they move. Legs have the same structure as the hands, however, many hairs cover the legs, so they're not visible. Okay. Yeah, we have a lot to go through. Although some of them's just rough illustration, so hopefully those go by fast. Base design on the monster is a mole. They hate sunlight and dwell in caves. Live in groups in a nest. They're carnivore monsters and eat meat, but since their eyesight declined, their other senses have heightened, especially smell. So flowers are their favorite food. Their legs get skinnier as they get closer to the groin. Doesn't look like they have mouths, but when they try to eat something, their mouth opens. A fissure forms and they open their mouth wide. Similar to buccal cones of sea angels. It's pretty shocking! Yeah, it was pretty shocking! Since they live in caves for a while, their eyesight deteriorated. The size of their eyes is huge. They look adorable. Child moles have short beaks and no tails, chubby body shape. Anime design, designed to grow attached to the character. They jump, hop, and while they all run around you, one might trip and fall. Ah! Skidder, skidder! Boom! Splat! Whoosh! They tilt their heads to look around because of their terrible vision. They're split into 4 parts. Small fangs are lined up on the edges. From the front, a cross-like cut forms. From there, it splits into 4 parts. Okay, so that's still on the mouth. That's a raccoon! Anime covered in dense fur, like a caterpillar. They look like bugs because they squirm on the ground, but inside they're quite meaty. Their fur whistles when they move around. Each hair is quite long and resembles a hedgehog's spine. They open up their mouth. Ah! Borders of the black and white hair have layers. Front hairs are on the top of the back hairs. Artistic's approach. Size ratio is very small. The helpful turtle that did nothing to harm us. Dude, I don't even know if this guy can kill you. Like a turtle with a tree stump on its back, grass and moss grows between stump and body. Movement resembles a large tortoise. Safe to ride, arms and legs are thick and sturdy. Okay, legs resemble an elephant. Why am I yawning so much today? God dang. Resembles an elephant's 3 thick nails decorated the front feet. Nails rise slightly, but not all that much. Artistic approach. Artistic approach to... Oh, that's to the tree stump and that's to the body. Okay. In my true form, I cannot touch you. Yeah, I just don't have much to talk about anymore. But I guess just look at all the work that went into this. There's a sketch of the main characters. Ah, crying. Fire! I'm scared, but ah, Prince! Raw meat. It doesn't taste good. Aww. Oh, hey! Nice. Oh, good timing too. My headphones are starting to die on me. Collection. Staff. Bottled. Look! Hinge. Condense an important item and make it soul-like. Ah, collection. Hanging collection version. Stone version. Oh. Spiral motor. Book. Flap flap flying. Room. Bucket. Squish squish. Room jumping. Cauldron. Hop hop. Plank link. Planks well running. Planks well running. Oh! Oh, here's stuff that we haven't seen. Okay, so let's go on them. Huh. The one at like the bottom right. One of it looks like a Bulbasaur. But yeah, no, it looks like that the raccoon enemy went through various stages. And that's kind of a nice thing about, well, bonus content like this. You get to understand more of the game and what if. What if the raccoon was less hedgehog-like? And was more of like a, well, one of the ones on the bottom right. Or heck, maybe even has plants growing on them, because I don't recall seeing a plant enemy anywhere in the game. Oh, what's this? Various goats? It was like, huh. You see what I mean? I feel like this music's making me tired. Jesus. Well, no, just look at all of that. We don't really see all of it, and that's most likely because, well, they were originally going to be the goats. Things change going through development, and ideas get scrapped. Basic forest, witches forest, regular virgin, thick grows thick, and this... Well, trees grow thick. Yes, thick grows thick. Trees grow thick and is slightly dark and dim. Brown cherry plant glows. Basic forest, witch's forest. Brown cherry plant turns into the basket at the witch's palace. Insects attracted to light, but to have it grow from the ground. No leaves on trees in the witch's forest, so the basic forest can have moss. Dense feeling, moss is hanging down, arch of trees, and lorem ipsum. I have no idea what that is. Oh, that's pretty. That's actually very pretty. Mushroom forest. Poison. Ground. Soft like trampling. Hop, hop. And that's the finalization of the mushroom forest, or at least one of the finalizations. Hut in the mushroom forest. Entrance, entrance. Kinda like fluffy moss? It was going to be a snail shell? Due to the mushroom height, front is relatively clean. Hut high bay on the side. It's just, do you see what I mean? Like, I don't have like found a mushroom or a tree or a snail shell. That could have been possibly where they hid. Ooh, cave, ground, drip, drip, lots of petals. It's shining. Plant pressures, a lot of water in the tips. I don't know why I'm just like instantly going to like why can't I forget the name? Mr. Saturn, that's what it is. I don't know why I'm going like full on Mr. Saturn. Anyways, plant pressures, a lot of water in the tips. Glow. Liquid drips, liquid also glows. Glowing. Glowing rock is wet with dribbling liquid. Roots are also glow since they are absorbing glowing liquid. So basically everything glows. The forest cave. Z-color stratums. Stripes. Rock turrets looks like a pile of pancakes. What do you see that? I mean, I kind of see it, but it's like, where did they get that idea? Ooh, some storyboard. And that's it. Only thing that's left is this. We have a lot to do, guys. Replay this memory. Oh, so are these just like... I think these are just cutscenes. Let's look at the flower. A witch's tale. Once upon a time, so very long ago in a faraway land, there was a witch who ruled a kingdom surrounded by a forest. The witch performed powerful magic to grant people's wishes, and people adored her as a god. However, granting those wishes came at the cost of the requester's life. Still, people sought out after the witch's miracle powers for miracles, and the number of people who sought this power never decreased. One time, a desperate mother came to the witch. "Please cure my daughter's fatal, incurable disease. I'll give my life up in return." The witch granted the mother's wish, but the witch did not immediately take her life and allowed her to return home. The mother embraced her daughter, who was cured from her illness, and shed many tears. "Oh, if only I could continue living with my daughter. Now I would be happy. How I would be happy." Then the witch took the mother's life. Later, a worried man approached the witch. "My entire village suffers from a drought. Please make it rain. I'll give my life." The witch granted his wish, and he returned to the village, where it began to rain. He shouted with glee as the villager's girl ran up to him. The girl, his childhood friend and betrothed, shared in the joy of the rain. "Finally, the wedding can be held," the villagers exclaimed, but no one knew it rained in exchange for the man's life. That's noble. When the witch granted someone's wish, she took their life. Listen to wishes, take lives, and so on. The witch grew weary of repeating the same thing every day. She tired of even humans who blindly accepting their deprived lives, but the cruel and fickle witch found a way to ease her boredom. To see wishes come true and take away the lives of those who desire to live longer, thus the witch began to delay the payment of the requester's life. One day, a girl visited the witch and made a request. "I wish to apologize to my brother." The witch listened to the wish, but which was disproportionate to the girl's life, and she unexpectedly inquired, "Is that your wish? What a pitiful thing. Go apologize to him." "But I cannot see my brother anymore." The girl spoke to the witch amidst her sobs. Not long ago, a girl who had lost her parents lived with her elder brother. and quarreled with him over the most insignificant things. She eventually ran away from home and was attacked by a beast in the forest, where she had been wandering. The witch was reminded of that story, as she once had a request from her brother, "Please save my sister." Her body had been torn apart and was on the verge of death, but she had helped the girl. Not even the witch's magic can bring things back from the dead, but lives taken in exchange for granting wishes remained as crystals imbued with magic. The witch called the brother's soul, which allowed him to talk to his sister. "I'm sorry for getting angry over such stupid things," the girl said, which simply couldn't understand her apologies. "Silly girl, throwing her life away like this. The brother who saved her can't even rest in peace." Afterward, the witch did not take the girl's life and instead began living with her. Even if she had taken the desperate girl's life, she would not have enjoyed it. Moreover, the fickle witch was interested in her, and life with the obedient girl changed the witch's cruel nature little by little. The witch even considered no longer taking lives in compensate for wishes. Over time, the girl became an invaluable person in the witch's life. However, such stories usually end in tragedy. Humans who held grudges against those who took others' lives as payment believed the girl to be associated with the witch, and they killed the girl when the witch was not around. The witch became furious upon finding out and used her power to turn into a gigantic monster. The monsters went on a rampage all over the kingdom, eventually reducing it to ashes. After returning to normal, the witch cast a spell on the girl's dead body, turning into a crystal. She vanished into the depths of the forest with the crystal, who used to be the most important person to her. No one knows what happened to the witch after that. Rumors swell about a witch living in the edge of the forest who grants wishes in exchange for something, but no one knows whether it is the same witch. Here ends the witch's tale. Oh boy! That was something. So that's why the witch no longer takes lives. But at the same time, though, something more important. That's interesting. That's definitely completely interesting. So that's how the witch became, well, like that. And that's the reason why she keeps the most precious thing in her hat. And possibly why she went berserk when we sort of burned down the forest and likely the most important person. But us apologizing. Like, okay, I'll be honest, in the last part, I was like, really? We just said sorry and she's fine with it? But no, that actually makes a bit more sense, since the girl was willing to sacrifice her own life just to apologize. And well, we were sacrificing our lives just to apologize as well. So no, that's interesting. I definitely like that. That was well done. Anyways, that's about it. I'm going to save a complete file. Yep. A completed file. Anyways, this is Sonic the Hedgehog Gamer. I hope you enjoyed the series, as now it is finally over. This is Sonic the Hedgehog Gamer, and I hope you guys will join me back to, well, a stranded island. Let's be honest, I was going to continue playing the game after this was done. I've been putting it on a hiatus for far too long. See you guys